guys, Lyra Linx here, typing out a quick message for the chat which I will read aloud after, just to clarify. Alright, just based on my last live stream with what happened, and I should have handled it a little quicker. I'm just putting out a quick warning. Just a warning. I will report and delete any vulgar messages or anything against guidelines. I don't want to feel uncomfortable, obviously, and I don't want to feel unsafe or have any people in my life receive any comments either. So please respect me and each other, or I'll block messages from you on this channel, which is something that I can do, hide all the messages. I don't want to see anything upsetting. Feel free to ask any questions within these limits, and let's have fun. So yes, I'm going to be sitting here and answering questions, and hopefully it'll be a good time. It's something I haven't done in a while, and it's something I've been wanting to do, so I'm excited about it, and I hope, first of all, that people will get on for me to be able to be asked questions, and that it'll just be fun for everybody in general. I put the word on my Instagram and my Snapchat, so maybe I can get some friends of mine on here, and hopefully my subscribers in general will see the notification and maybe feel inclined to click. Because I have a lot of ideas and things upcoming, and so if anybody has questions on any of that, I'd like to hear it. Also, I always say this in like every video I do, but if anybody has suggestions, I want to know what they are. I want this to be a channel where, of course, I'm going to do what I want to do, and there's nothing that's going to stop me from that. But I want to know what other people want to see from me, so that maybe I can just get at new ideas and do something fun that I wouldn't have been able to think of on my own, and something that people are going to want to watch. I want to know what people want to watch, of course, because I want to put out videos that others are going to watch. A lot of what I post, despite not being private videos, are more for me or my friends than anything else, but I decided to make them public because it's just a lot of fun to do, and I hope that other people maybe will be able to enjoy that, and me and my dorky personality and just everything that comes with this. Also, I kind of wanted to change my earrings, and I just realized I forgot to do that, but that's alright. I can do that later if I feel like it. Right now is just the awkward process of waiting for individuals to appear to ask questions, but I'm excited and hoping that they will and that it will go well. I'm just kind of in a mood today where things aren't really amazing, so I decided that I wanted to stream and just have a good time. And I'm kind of alone right now besides my father, so I wanted to have people to talk to while I was getting ready today. And so I did a live stream, and it was fun and weird, and also I got some comments that I didn't really appreciate, which is why I had the warning now, but I still want to live stream with people who do respect me and so on and have a good time. Because I'm not going to stand for anybody trying to degrade me or give me bad comments that should not be there. I don't want to hear comments about me being like a thought or anything like that. I have a boyfriend. I'm not interested in anybody else. You can think what you want of me. I can't change any opinions, but I feel like everybody wants to be respected. I want to be respected. I'm a human being, so yes. I just want to have fun while still being respected. That it's like 5 minutes in and nothing's happened yet. Yeah, just kind of waiting. It's always so awkward. I never know what to do. I just kind of send out messages to people to let them know what's going down and hope for the best. It's gonna be really awkward if nobody shows up for this video. Usually, though, if nobody does show up, then I just end up deleting it, and that's kind of not a fun thing to do. I don't really like to delete videos. I don't like to delete pretty much anything that I post. On Instagram, I don't delete old posts, even if I don't particularly like them. They're just things that I look back on, and I don't know, I like to have that there for the memories. I feel like it's deleting, like, to me, it might not be that way for other people, and everybody has their own opinions and so on, but to me, deleting something is, in a way, pretending like it never happened, and I never want to do that with anything, because everything in life happens for a reason, I feel like, and I want to remember all of my experiences, learn from them, do things differently. Yeah. I already replied to this comment, but it was a question to me if I was going to continue doing different series and things. The answer to that is yes. um, Hello, person. Welcome to the Q&A. You can ask pretty much almost anything. I am here to answer questions and just have a fun time with me and all of my anime posters in the background because I'm a nerd. And they're gone. Cool. That's about how it always goes. Sweetness. I feel like this warning in the beginning may scare people away, but honestly, I just felt like after the last live stream it was something that I had to put up. So, yay. But I did get the question of whether or not, and I explained this in an update video too, but to anybody who stumbles upon this and doesn't know, I get questions a lot, I guess, on whether or not I want to continue doing series like how I made Poke High School Romance. And the original answer that I gave people, to anybody who actually bothered to watch the Poke High School Romance explained video at the end, that definitely did not get as many views as the actual episode, so I know that not everybody delved into that. Originally, I didn't want to do any more series like that, but lately I've kind of been looking on it, and though it would be different now and maybe not what people wanted, since I don't write the same as I did as I was younger, I still feel like I might try to do that and have some fun with it. And if it's something that I end up not wanting to do, then of course I'm not going to continue it. But I want to try it out. I have been wanting to do more readings of my old fan fictions, which I also mentioned. And I think first I'm going to finish reading what is it called? I can't even remember. Dance at Dusk, I believe. I read one chapter of it forever ago and never went back into it because I started to read two different fan fictions, my first ever, and then this one of May and Dawn. But I think I'm going to go back to that one and read that first, and maybe read some of my other stories to anybody who still knows me as Ichigo Hatake from my fanfiction days. Yay! I feel like it would be a little bit better if I were to read my Wattpad stories. I just don't want certain particular questions after feeling kind of harassed in this other live stream I did. I mean, you can ask a question and I'll tell you whether or not like it's okay with me or not, but I mean, not everything is as taboo as you might think. I just don't want super vulgar comments directed at me or my family anymore. Mostly people just ask me questions about anime or my channel, so I mean, this is basically what I do here. There are certain other questions that I'm okay with answering, but nobody's really delved into that realm. So yeah, awkwardly waits for questions. I don't know. Ooh, covers are another thing that I've been wanting to do more of lately. I haven't done one in a long time now. College has prevented me from doing a lot of things that I used to do a lot. Like obviously, because this is labeled 10, there were 9 Q&As before this. I used to love to do Q&As, and then I couldn't really do that because I was busy all the time. But now I have 3 weeks of just bliss that I would love to enjoy and do casual videos like this. Stream stopped. Hmm. I never know if webcam streams end up stopping because it doesn't notify me. It just continued saying live. I didn't see a disconnect. Shoot. Yeah. 3 viewers. Hello, welcome. Ask any questions you have, I suppose. It's so awkward to wait with messages. I never know what to say besides just like random stuff that I'm thinking or things about my channel. I noticed that I have like 300 something videos, getting closer to 400, and I didn't realize that I had put out so much stuff. It's almost like my Instagram where I have close to 1,000 posts because I'm obsessed with pictures. It's so much fun to do. Photography seems like it would be a fun job, but I'd need a lot more practice if I ever wanted to do anything like that. This is why I'm studying to be a translator. Because languages, at least, are interesting to me and seem like they could get me an okay amount of money. Oof, the wait is real. If there is anything. I was kind of hoping some friends of mine might jump on. I know that I had 2 friends that used to always hop on my live streams when I posted. It was really fun. Ah, darn. Looks like one of them can't. Alright then. These are a lot of fun for me to do. I am an extremely small channel, which is understandable. So not a ton of people show up, but when they do, it's just entertaining. It's something that I like to do, even if it's just 1 or 2 people. One of my friends who used to watch my live streams is now a member of the Marines, and that's kind of crazy for me to think about. Everybody around me has just been growing up really quickly. I mean, myself included. I have a lot of things I need to figure out in my college life now. But it's kind of cool that we can all still talk and be connected. Yeah, this live stream is dropping. That's about what I thought. Waiting for questions, not getting anything. Happens. I'm sorry that I created such a boring live stream. I'm probably not gonna delete it. I don't want to. I just kind of started it in the first place because I wanted an opportunity to just forget about life for a while, things that are going on. Maybe talk a couple things out. Answer random questions, just have a good time. That was the goal of it all. I'm just not ready to go back into the real world yet. Honestly, life is so crazy. And being the anxious person that I am, I've had some near panic attacks lately, but I've just been wanting to do things like this and relax and enjoy myself. I've been writing a lot of poetry, which is something I did anyway, but starting to get into more again. And I feel like because I've been writing so much poetry lately, that's kind of made me want to write more and look back at things like my old fan fictions and maybe start to create a new series on my channel because writing has just become one of my main outlets. All the viewers are gone. That's fine. You know what? If this just turns into a video of me talking about things that are going on that I look back on later, then I'm okay with that because my videos are just things that I like to look back on, and I can kind of remember things that I was feeling. Look at where I'm at now, where I was before, and just how things have changed. And my channel's definitely not something that's popular, but it's something that's fun for me to do. It's something that some of my friends have gotten invested in, and I try to support them in their channels as well. So it's just something that's entertaining, even if it's just for us and our little group and enjoying that. I always notice that whenever I live stream, my camera makes everything look so much brighter than it actually is. That's alright. I'll probably maybe make some story time videos after this, but if this just turns into, instead of a Q&A, me talking about my life, then that's fine. Or me just sort of answering questions in general that people aren't asking or asked in the past and I never brought up. But yeah, it's just been kind of hard lately. Finals week was really killer. I am very nervous to look at what my final grades will be. College is a lot different than I expected it to be, and maybe I just need to study harder or find different skills. I don't really know, but it's well, it's definitely harder than high school. I knew it would be. I just didn't know exactly in what ways. And different things have taken a toll on me, like emotionally and so on. I mentioned this in another video, I believe, but I started going to counseling. I've been going to counseling ever since I broke down one day on Halloween of all days, because the day before had been so much stress, such a toll on my life in general. And I need to make another appointment. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, life has just been a whirlwind, and I'm just trying to find my own little things to deal with that and have a good time. Because, like I said, writing is an outlet. Making videos is also an outlet that I haven't been able to use as much because of college. And I want to find ways to still be able to insert it more into my life while still being able to do well and coping and figuring out all these different studying skills. I am still definitely not over the transitional period of college. I'm still working to transition in, even though it's supposed to be halfway over now. This break is definitely going to be good for me, I think, so that I can just take time and relax. It's just a nice vacation. Make videos, watch anime, play video games, just do what I want without having to worry about work for a little while. See my family. That's definitely a stress relief, being able to talk with them, telling all sorts of different cool stories, getting their take on things that I say, seeing my friends who are around here. I feel like that's one of the things that I'm most grateful for having gone to college, is that I haven't really lost friends like I expected to. They all told me, like, oh, we'll stay in touch, this and that. Not all of them were truthful in that. And that's kind of what I expected. In a way, I wondered if this was just going to break me off from all of my friends. But if anything, it just showed me who the real ones are, because I still have so many people that reach out to me and talk to me and even come over and visit me. And I try to find ways to interact with them as well if possible. So I really like that. It's really proven that some of the people I have around me are really genuine and care about me and who I am. And I feel like that's one of the best feelings in the world, is to just know that there are genuine people that are really caring about you. Whew. This video is not a Q&A. This is me talking about my life. But that's cool. If anyone jumps on and wants to ask questions, then of course I'm going to answer them. Until then, I'm just going to vent a little bit. Why not? I started a stream. I don't feel like ending it so soon. It's just been a long ride. Sitting here in my room now is great. I'm able to relax. I can do what I want. I'm gonna continue to clean up and restyle this room so that it's comfortable for me when I do get the opportunities to visit, which aren't as often as I expected them to be. My college is very close to home, so I thought that I might be able to be here every weekend, but the busyness and things that just pop up, they stop that. And so, even though I can't be here as often as I'd like to make a beautiful room for myself where I'm comfortable so that I really can enjoy my time when I am here. It's nice to come home to things that are very familiar and have more space for myself. I live in a quad, so that makes it bigger than a lot of the college dorms, and so I have a little bit more space than maybe some other people do. But it's still a lot smaller than having your own actual room where you can just sit and be comfortable, stretch out, go anywhere, do anything. There aren't rules with other people that you have to comply to. There aren't quiet hours like there are at the school. I can stay up till 2 in the morning or 3 or anything like I like to do because I'm such a night owl. And I'm free to watch my videos, listen to my music, make videos, do anything else. And it's very freeing. It's just nice. I don't like to watch videos, honestly, with earbuds in. I just like the sound to be playing in case I want to get up and do something and watch a video at the same time, or this or that. So I don't really watch videos at night at all when my roommates are around, even though I could with headphones. College in general has just been insane. I don't even know. Tests are hard. Some people aren't easy to get along with, while others are. Just so many adjustments to make. Yeah. I've just had an interesting mood, and it's swung everywhere. There are things I'm really happy about being there. Like, I guess ever since I was 3, my mom told me I've been thinking about going to college, talking about it. So, this is my dream, this is what I want to be doing. It's just so much more difficult than I ever expected it to be, and I don't know. Sometimes it's a little discouraging. Um, with how hard my Spanish exam turned out to be as compared to what I thought, it makes me wonder if double majoring English and Spanish is the right path for me. There are things that I really love, but there are also things that are extraordinarily difficult, and I don't think that I'm going to quit on them ever, but just having that realization that it's not going to be how I like, and that I can be discouraged even in doing the things that I really love to do, that's just a ton to take on. You know, I feel like if I want to make a vent video, then I could just make a legit video, but here this is. Fun fact, because one of my friends wanted to be able to participate in a Q&A with me, I probably later tonight, most likely, may do another stream or just whenever works for him, so more Q&As are to come. I feel like my little warning message at the beginning scared people away. I feel kind of bad about that, but also I just want to clarify, like, I don't want to be called a thought or objectified um, in any sense, or hear comments about my sister either. I got comments about my sister. That's not something I want. She's my little sister. I'm going to be protective as heck of her. Neither of us want to look at vulgar messages, I would assume. We're both taken and happy with the people we're with, and want respect. I have always, always hated the objectification of women, and I'm sorry, I can't understand at all why people do it. It makes no sense to me. I've heard people try to explain to me their reasons for things before, and why they feel the way that they do. But it just sounds like a bunch of horny people, basically. And I don't think that that's how things should be. I feel like people should be raised better than that. And the society that we're in is kind of whack, and I don't really know what can fix it, if anything. Like I talked with my sister about last night, I don't think that true equality exists, and like she adds, it's probably never going to exist. But, oh, I just hate getting certain comments like that. This is why there's a harassment system on YouTube. Anyway, there's nobody on, so I suppose I'll end this video. I guess this one turned out being more of a thing for me. It's kind of like answering questions about my life that nobody asked, like how I'm doing and feeling and so on. But yeah, I'll probably make some story videos, some vent videos are probably bound to come out. That's just the kind of person I am. Being able to talk about it and then look back on it, it's just good for me to do. And I like to make them public instead of private for the people that can relate to me, who can hear that and feel less alone, or who can give me their own advice, I guess, because they've gone through those similar things. Those are the things about YouTube I like, is when I can share something and then I get to hear something back that's like meaningful and I can apply. That's the greatest thing. So anyway, I guess I'll maybe relax for a second, make some more videos like that. I definitely want to get out more videos and do more things. So I hope to see you guys in another video. If you happen to stumble upon this video later on and you haven't subscribed, subscribe if you want. Leave a like if you enjoy. Let me know more of what you'd like me to do, because I always seem to ask people for suggestions and I don't really get them, but I'm going to continue to ask because I care about that. Leave any suggestions if you have them. And I really hope to see you in another video. Bye.